Okay. Options. Not options. Load. Self Sunday. I wake up all sweaty, as if I just run half a mile, or half a marathon, which is more than a mile, in my sleep. Odd, I don't recall sleeping badly. It's just a little pang of worry through me. I wouldn't want to have my heart acting up without being able to notice it. We got a new message. Let's see. Mo streaming. Let's see. Is he streaming Destiny? Oh, he's playing Battlefield. Oh well. Normally I would jump on, but I want to record as much as possible before I have to do something else. I think, maybe I'll take a break. I think I have maybe a half hour. He should be streaming still. I'll record maybe 30 minutes. I don't know. Still, apart from the odd exhaustion right after waking up, I felt just fine. My mouth is like sandpaper, and I have nothing to drink, so I have to go all the way to the bathroom to take my meds. On impulse, I decided to take a shower while I'm at it. Or you could just, make saliva in your mouth and just swallow it. That could be gross, but that's what I do, and I don't have water near me. But I always have water near me, so I'm not in that situation. While I'm in the shower, I make up my mind that this counts as morning exercise if I properly compensate for it with a nice half-hour walk after school. Obviously, I wouldn't want to risk possible complications by running now. Besides, Emmy will never know, and I think she's giving up on me in any case. Walking could be nice anyway, just to get to know the area. There's a big forest in the hills behind the school, or I could go down to the convenience store. While still dabbing the moisture off my skin, I set out to find my uniform. I quickly button up my shirt and pull on my pants before going outside. Normally during this time of year, I'd be eagerly awaiting summer vacation. Having only been at school for a little over a week, I don't really have that kind of feeling. I'm still savoring the school life, and considering the sharp and awkward turn my life has taken, I haven't had the time to become preoccupied with getting free of it. Besides, once vacation hits, it'll be a nice surprise for me if I'm not expecting it, especially with the end of term exams looming ahead. At least I don't have any catching up to do with my studies. My diligence has finally paid off. I push myself past the boys gathered in the doorway and flop into my seat. From the corner of my eye, I can see Shy and Misha pause their unavoidably animated conversation and turn almost simultaneously in my direction. They clearly want something from me. I can tell from the way Shy smiles it's too obnoxiously bright to be sincere and too calculated to be spontaneous. Good morning. Oh, I'm not in the mood right now for you two. Her greeting is made of 100% cheer and bursting energy, like Starburst. Morning. I failed to put either of those into my response. You don't look very energetic. No wonder I don't feel very energetic either. I think I didn't sleep well, but I'm not sure. She slaps me in the back and grins. Cheer up a bit. It's a great day. I catch Shy's eyes. She has a strange focused expression on her face, but she furrows her brow a little at direct eye contact and looks away. For a moment I think that Shy caught a glimpse of my worries somehow and is pondering how to respond. But eventually she quickly straightens her glasses and with them her expression. ... Anyway, we were wondering if you're still interested in that student council position, because we're going to make an offer that you can't decline. Wait, what? I wasn't interested in the first place. You're putting words in my mouth. ... Not as such, but wouldn't it be nice to hang out with us every day while also being useful to your school? Well, to tell you the truth, I kind of joined a club, so it's actually be sort of hard for me to join a council too. Even if I wanted to, which is sad, because I really don't. Like I said numerous times. Or are you both deaf? ... Is that too much? I think it was. Is that so? What club is it, He-chan? The art club. ... Shy's eyes glint in a sinister way as she scowls at me. With the way she looks, I'll be expecting the art club to do this funny before the lunch break. Or the art teacher to mysteriously disappear from the face of the earth. Before she manages to comment, the teacher finally enters the classroom. Mewtwo, thank you for being here. Getting Shy and Misha to back off, and sending everyone rummaging in their bags for books and pens. I did join the art club, but the first meeting didn't really boost my confidence. I'm not really sure what I'm doing here for. I wish I could draw like Ren, but I don't know what I would do if I could. To what end would I use such a skill? I don't really know. Maybe I would draw on the end of napkins while I'm at fast food restaurants. Just kidding, I don't go to fast food restaurants, but if I did, I would draw on the napkins and leave them for people and strangers. And maybe I would sit back and watch their reactions if they see it. Ignoring the teacher's sleep-inducing voice, wait, maybe it isn't Mewtwo. Open my notebook to an empty page and press the needle-sharp graphite tip of the pencil onto it. What to draw? I can't really think of anything good to draw. Why do you draw nothing? Like Seinfeld. As I hesitate and raise my hand, a meek black mark left on the previous blank paper seems aggravating. I can't even seem to get to the starting line, let alone get started. It's almost a physical feeling of being held back. Annoyingly, it reminds me of my failed attempt at jogging with Emmy. I look out the window in desperation. Right then, a small bird takes flight from one of the cherry trees that grows everywhere on the school grounds. I can't really see it clearly. And in fact, I don't really see it at all, if it's even there at all. And it's not like I could tell one tiny bird from another, but I picked it as my subject anyway. Conjuring up the image of the bird in my mind's eye, I turn my gaze back to the notebook and deliberately draw a thick line across the paper to get started. It seems to be mocking me, as I can't follow up right away. Still, it's a start. Getting started, it's good. I slowly sketched the picture on the notebook page, the image in my brain becoming clearer as the drawing takes shape. It's really nothing, that's just that nameless nothing bird on paper, but that's not important. My hesitation fades into the background along with the teacher's voice as I continue my struggle. The feathers form a simple pattern in my mind, but on paper it's a mess, with too many rough lines despite my best efforts. I realize that I don't know what a bird's wing should look like, even if I try to think about it. I even put the pencil down and closed my eyes for a moment, trying to trace the shape of a wing in my mind. Being this serious about it all of a sudden makes me a little frustrated. Art class in middle school was the easy class in between exhausting subjects like math or Japanese, but there's this other side of art, the one that you see when you don't just fool around. It's almost like a completely different thing. He-chan? I look up to see two girls staring back at me. Misha and Shai have carried their chairs to my desk and are now standing by my sides looking at my drawing. How long have you been there? I think you need more practice. Shut up, you two. I thought the drawing looked pretty good. If I do say so myself, I didn't draw it, but I thought it looked good, Asal. Shai draws a few sharp lines in the air between herself and Misha. Shai agrees. I'd like to see you draw. Rin said the exact same thing yesterday, but why did it sound less condescending? You shouldn't judge before I'm finished. Besides, don't you know it's bad luck to see an unfinished piece of work? Misha cracks in exuberant laughter. What? Don't be silly. There's no way that could be true. Whatever. Shai's eyebrows furrow dangerously and the movements of her hand become abrupt like a slashing of a knife. ... You should learn to take constructive criticism better. Or maybe you should dye your hair less pink and you should actually talk. I would if you actually offered some. I know I'm getting too offensive and that Shai is taking advantage of it, but I can't help it. What are you two doing here anyway? ... Misha wags a finger admonishingly. I don't even know what that means, sorry. Tisk, He-chan, were you not listening to the teacher at all? ... We have a group assignment now. I nod obliquely and let them take the lead. So what do you think you have to listen for today? Not much if anything, I didn't listen to a word of it. Mishin slaps her forehead and shakes her head theatrically. What are we gonna do with you, He-chan? Luckily, Shai and Misha together are more effective than 3 or 4 normal people, so I can mostly slack off on the assignment. I try my best to offer at least some assistance, but I end up being mostly useless, like Sakura from Naruto. The teacher keeps us in class 5 minutes past the lunch bell, but eventually lets us off the hook. I quickly stuff my books into the bag while Shai and Misha carry their chairs back to their own seats. The failure of a bird drawing ends up crumpled and stuffed in my pocket as I hurry outside. I thought it looked pretty good, but maybe it's just me. After that morning class and throughout the week, I keep bumping into Rin. Hello. This is somewhat natural as our classrooms are adjacent, but rather than just cross paths in the hallway like regular people do, we seem to pause at the sight of each other. We invariably end up talking a little bit or just silently hanging out together. I think I'm getting used to being quiet in Rin's company, as it doesn't feel as awkward anymore. I am by nature somewhat introverted like her, so we fit well together, like two pieces in a puzzle. I think it's actually an anomaly for someone in the school to be so quiet. Most people seem to be socializing and loud, like Misha. It's something that I've noticed already, even though I haven't been here very long. People here talk a lot, and they talk all the time. It's a weird case when I see someone sitting alone, just spacing out or whatever. Obviously there are people like that here too, the Hanako girl and myself, just to name two from my own class, but overall they are a minority. At any rate, I wouldn't exactly call Rin and what I do socializing either, but it's something at least. These occurrences themselves don't bother me, but the fact that they all happen all the time does. I'd hesitate to say that we are drawn to her by something, some strange force. It's like some force, some decision, some consequence was made for me. I don't know why I'm drawn to her. I could have been drawn to any of the 5 girls here, but for some reason I was drawn to her. It's like my choice was never there. It's like the choice wasn't mine to make. It's like someone has been whispering, would you kindly do this? Would you kindly meet Rin? But we suddenly act as if it were. However, this sense of a budding friendship is completely wrecked every time Rin opens her mouth. Can I listen to your heartbeat? She says this or something else about... That's not really outrageous if you think about it. I mean, I wouldn't think it was outrageous, but whatever. She says this or something else about us outrageous, and I have to fend off whatever nonsense her mind has cooked up during the preceding class of a subject that she is not interested in. It seems Rin has taken a shot to my heart condition as some kind of extension of her interest in the odd disabilities that people here have and the consequences of said afflictions. As I stand in front of her for a second too long, looking at is that a real word? Shit! Flummoxed as I am, it looks like a freaking syrup flavor. She concludes it is necessary to further clarify her request. I know I can, but will you let me? Why? Do I need a reason? I'm usually bad with reasons. Not per se, but if you want to do it, you probably do have a reason. That's kind of clever. You're smarter than you look. Also, I'd rather you not. I think these things should be private. Private, I get it. I can tell you something though, if it amuses you. I'm pretty sure it will. My heartbeat doesn't sound very weird because of the, condition. And I hear it all the time. So you're paranoid? It's not a question, it's a statement. No, I'm not paranoid. The doctor said the normal attention to my heartbeat is a common symptom of my condition. So for you, it's normal to be paranoid. It's not a question either. One could say that me being like this is, in the first place, isn't normal either, but what the heck? Paranoia fits me fine. I don't think it's something that can actually fit anyone. Or anywhere. I ate an orange today for breakfast. How was it? I'm very proud of myself for managing to keep up with Rin's sudden change of topic. Excellent. I don't remember when I last ate an orange, because it's annoying to peel one. It's on the list of things I want to learn properly. How come you ate one then? Amy had some, so she peeled one for me. Good for you. Rin stretches her back and yawns and says nothing further. She throws at me a glance from the corner of her eye while she watches people pass by. She throws me a glance from the corner of her eye while she watches people pass by, but I couldn't say why. Was that supposed to rhyme? I realize, though, this is the first time I've talked naturally about my condition with anyone, in a way. A group of boys walked past us to Rin's classroom, but they didn't paid... Okay, I'm starting to stumble my words. I think I will take that break, and by break I mean I think I want to stop. A group of boys walked past us to Rin's classroom, but she doesn't pay them any mind. They pay none to her either. My mind wanders off, spurred by the silence. Maybe I should have let her listen to my heart. Listen to your heart, really calling for you. It's not like it matters anyway. Nothing really matters that much at the end of the day. Well, it kind of does, unless you mean end of the day as in you dying, but... I start feeling depressed for no reason. Again, it's like a tidal wave out of nowhere rolling over my consciousness, submerging me underwater. I feel a sigh coming out of my mouth, and I turn away from Rin, pretending to read a poster on the wall. It's an advertisement for the school festival, promoting an event almost a week past. Yo, why do places have like advertisements for like shit that's like months old? I mean like 7 or 8 months old, it's still there. Like, can you take it off and just put a poster of a freaking kitty or something? Shit. The differences between me and Rin is that I'll be more likely than not dead before turning 30, while she can't eat oranges without help. I can't decide which one of us is worse off. Definitely her. Because she can't eat oranges. Oranges are delicious. I try to grasp the passing of time, but it seems hard. I'm still used to the rhythm of the hospital, while trivialities such as the day of the week or the time of day didn't really matter. Every day was the same no matter what. Rediscovering the significance of time is an oddly disorientating experience, and I find myself enjoying the fact that I can categorize events in this fashion. The relevance of ticking clock is surprisingly delightful, and I decided to start wearing an analog wristwatch, something I didn't used to do before. When I finally asked Ren on Thursday about something that's been bothering me for the entire week, it's already lunchtime. This time is somewhere between 11:06 and 11:07, as my watch doesn't have a hand to show seconds. It's the old-fashioned kind with a black rivet strap and titanium casing. Yeah, I have a watch like that, and it has a second hand. It doesn't look flashy, but a wristwatch doesn't need to, unless you want to impress the hoes. Hey, remember that sketch you made of me? How you said I look grim and gloomy or something? I don't even know what you meant by that. She gives me a weird look and tilts her head a few degrees to the left, but doesn't say anything for a while. Well, you see, we've known each other for 2 weeks, and I haven't seen you smile even once. Her striking observation gives me pause. Have I stopped smiling? You know, I don't really smile either. Wait, no, actually, I smiled today. Yo, I smiled this session when I started laughing at what she said at one point. You know, I don't really smile. I laugh, but you can't laugh while you're frowning, can you? Nope, I can't do it. I tried frowning and laughing, and no. Yeah, so you must be a depressing person, Sal. I have to take what she says as truth. She has no reason to lie. Something about the way she puts it annoys me. I frown at Ren. Ren tried to convert my expression to look less depressed. I haven't been in the cheeriest of moods during the past few months or so. This is true. Doesn't it show that much as someone like Ren can tell, after so little contact with me? Should I try to smile more at Ren? Maybe she would appreciate it, having such a neutral face herself most of the time. Have I really stopped smiling? I see. Should I smile more? I don't mind either way. Be as you are. You can't help being Sal anyway. But it bothers you? I just noticed it, that's all. Amy skips along the hallway, jumps to a sharp stop when she reaches us, and lightly pats Ren's shoulder. Ready for lunch? Depends on what lunch is today. Remember that stew from March? Never again that. Let's go anyway. I'm starving. As they're about to depart, Amy turns from her friend to me, seeming as an afterthought, and smiles charmingly. By the way, Sal? Her tone is way too sweet and soft to be sincere. I can sense the trap about to be sprung upon me by this miniature health devil. I know what she's about to say, even before she continues, because I've been trying to avoid her all week. I still haven't seen you at the track the entire week. Maybe I've been there when you haven't. That's impossible. I'm there all the time. But you're not there right now, huh? But you sleep and go to class. I do this at the same time as you do. Yeah, I know. I just haven't been able to pick myself up. Don't wrap me out to the nuts, okay? Running just isn't my thing, and I haven't come with a good alternative. Why don't you come back to the track meet this week? Maybe you'll get inspired. Track meet? Yeah, people from a few other schools come here for some friendly track and field action. It's on Sunday afternoon. I can't think of any reason not to go. Sure, I'll come and cheer for you. I guess you'll be running? Of course. You could see me beat them all. But bye now. If I don't get something to eat, I'll die. See you later. Bye, Ren. I promise I'll smile next time, even though I think she left like 20 minutes ago before Amy showed up. I call after her as a bit of an afterthought. Afterward, I feel embarrassed about it and wonder why I said anything at all. That night, when I doubtly certain that Kenji won't be barging into the room, I look in the mirror and smile at my reflection. That's not really a smile. The me in the mirror smiling back at me looks awfully fake, because that's not really a smile. Oh yeah, I forgot the Flash comes back today.